Mike Kaufman, you're old, boring, and you just need to retire.
My name is Ron Swanson, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the miserable, screwed-up world of local government.
Somebody call Dan the man, getting furniture out of your door, for sure. Uh-oh.
So we met our mayor, and it didn't go well.
Forget the politicians.
So what we're trying to accomplish by meeting the Aurora, Colorado's mayor, Mike Kaufman. The main talking point on the agenda was this: how can we incentivize more donating and recycling in our community? We didn't and still don't have an easy solution or answer to this question, but at least we wanted to start the conversation with someone that's in the position to be able to do something. So we sat down with the mayor in his office and we discussed essentially what we're seeing in the junk removal industry, the little things that we could do to incentivize more donations and trying to get people to recycle more, and then what the problems are that we're seeing in general, like, you know, everything that's being thrown away, the recycle rates, you know, what we're expecting with more furniture ending up in the trash, all of it. We explained it all, and nothing. It was like staring at a wall.
The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't.
We also looked into some relevant tax laws that relates to donations of furniture and other household goods. Specifically, we wanted to see if we can receive tax credits from large amounts of furniture that we donate to charities. Since we donate several thousands of dollars of furniture every month to different charities, it would help our bottom line tremendously if we can get some tax credits for our contributions. In talking to my tax person that does all of my taxes, they essentially don't feel comfortable doing any of these tax credits because we didn't make the initial purchase. Now, in reviewing all the tax code, we didn't find anything that says that we can't. It's just that it's a very not black, it's just quite weird of how it actually works. But, you know, we're very more knowledgeable of how it works now. But overall, the mayor is not the person to change the federal tax code, but we can at least start with the mayor with awareness.
You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers.
Honestly, we just wanted to get in front of the mayor. And that was a big reason why we set up this meeting. It definitely never hurts just to have the mayor know who you are. Now, when I met the mayor, my overall impression is this dude's old. That was my initial thought. It's just, you know, this old man that was in this office, and he had this giant, he like 8 stitches on his forehead, and like, you know, he yawned in our face like 8 times. And, you know, overall, that was not the greatest thing. He was not interested in any way of what it is that we had to talk about. He took a couple of notes. He gave us a suggestion or two, but it was really overall just underwhelming. I really had this thought that I was going to make an impression. You know, I want to meet the mayor, and then eventually, like, you know, if I meet him again, he's going to know who I am, because that's just the kind of guy that I am, right?
And I thought, so this is what a stroke is like.
I can guarantee you that guy can see me on the street today, and he doesn't know who the hell I am. It was very lackluster. It was very boring. It was nothing. I tried to express to him all of our stuff. We prepared a lot of things. We even brought in, I don't have it up here. We gave him something to look at. We talked about things. We discussed all the different things that we're seeing in the trash community in general. All the furniture that's being thrown away, all the landfills being filled with things that don't need to be in there. And overall,
who are you donating to?
We're just going to keep doing what we're doing, right? We're going to raise awareness, talk about recycling, keep on being the leader in the industry of recycling, lead by example. And then I'm just going to continue to do this. I'm not going to stop trying to reach out to the mayor or to my congressman or the city council. I still want to do all that. I'm going to do all that. But from the meeting with the mayor, it was very disheartening. It makes you not want to go anywhere near government, because it's just like, are you just going to look at me unless I, if I just like put $1 million on your desk, is that going to bring some excitement to, like, what is going to make it to where you want to actually have this discussion?
You donate to anyone, you donate to me.
it kind of pissed me off. Overall, I went into it thinking that, it's not that I can make a difference in my community by being able to talk to the mayor. It's just that, I don't live in necessarily a small city. So the mayor of Aurora it's one of the biggest cities in Colorado. So I was hoping to at least have some energy. I wanted to, talk to the guy. I didn't want to just present and then essentially just be, he would interrupt and ask a random question that had nothing to do with what we were talking about. And then it would just throw me off completely. And it was just a weird interaction.
Now repeat the question.
Okay, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich?
I can tell you this. I voted for the guy. I will not vote for him again. That's the way I feel. It's just there was no interest whatsoever. Why did he even take the meeting? Is it just because he's the mayor and someone requested the meeting? Is it that they looked us up and they saw that we're kind of a bigger company in Aurora? Or is it that, they just booked the meeting just to book the meeting? That's the way I felt. There was nothing there.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. I've been doing this more than you.
Will not be voting for that guy again. Let's put some young blood in there. All right. I'm not running for mayor, but let's put some young blood in there. Get someone that's going to do something. Put a little excitement in there, not just sit behind a desk and not do anything.